Greetings, Inquisitor. I'm pleased you found this holocron. Today's installment, number 27, on Darth Loquitur's journey to dominate Grand Arena. For any who haven't seen this before, I do one entire week of progress. All the character upgrades, anything that I add or change, is recorded here and explained. Got an exciting agenda for you today. We're going to talk about the GEOS a lot and how to get a Wat Tambor shard. And I'll show the gameplay of me getting my first Wattan Boar shard right at 1 million galactic power. We'll also go through the account upgrades for the week, including the placement of my next Zeta. So let's get into it.
Greetings, Inquisitors!
Starting off, we are looking at this Wat Tambor mission, and the problem is our units just don't have enough power yet to qualify. And I felt like I was a ways off on these GEOS. And I was thinking, you know what, I'll just pass and, get this the next time around. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to be a good guild member. And I'm going to see if I can put together a GEO team that's actually going to do this.
This is the way, y'all.
And GEO Soldier was in the worst shape out of my GEOs. The lowest, Sunfac, was the lowest galactic power out of my GEOs. I want Sunfac to be the next gear tier anyway for fleets, because getting his ship a little tougher would be nice right about now.
This is the way, this is the way, this is the way, woo!
So we're looking for ways that we're going to get him to 16,500 galactic power. So the first thing I try, he's got some skills that I haven't committed an Omega to yet. So my first opportunity is to commit some Omegas, and that really doesn't do as much for my galactic power as I was hoping. I'm stuck on this gear tier because I need 2 of these Mark 9 electro binoculars. So I say, you know what, I'm 14 away. Let's go do it. But I can't even farm that node because I don't have that fleet node at 3 stars. So I run in there real quick with my current fleet and get it to 3 stars. Sim this a couple times. We're doing the hundreds too. I don't recommend that, but in this case, we're just trying to get this Geo up to 16.5. The 200s we can't commit to, so we back away from that. We can also get these out of regular energy. I have 2 of those, and it's just enough. Gets me right to 100. Nice. And now I can just hit this upgrade button, and that puts me at almost 16,000 galactic power. I'm close. So now I just have to keep adding gear pieces and watch my galactic power. I don't want to add the Mark IV back to gel if I don't have to. So I'm going to add these Mark 10 binoculars, and there I made it. 16,529 or whatever it was.
I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold. Not flipping them off.
You don't seem very threatening with a floppy thumb. So just barely over 16.5, but it's enough to qualify him for the event. So we're doing the same thing now with Poggle. We're stuck on a couple pieces of gear here. So we're just applying what we can. We don't really want to apply that because it's going on other characters. So rather than do that, we're just going to go ahead and power up these skills that we wouldn't normally invest in. His leadership, I don't really want to invest in his leadership, but to try to get to 16.5, I can skill up all of his skills and get him there without having to apply that rare gear that I want to save from my other characters. All right, on to the soldier. Last guy. Looks like we're pretty close on him, so we start adding gear. Now we're at right at 16, and I can add this Mark 9 biotech, but I don't want to add these components if I don't have to. I'm too far away, so I do have to commit to that Mark IV back to gel, and I'm still 16,390. I'm a little ways off, and I would need this piece. I would need 50 of it, and I could buy that for 750 gems and just be done with it. But I decide in the end to try a little bit of remodding. So I go for a gold mod. It's still not enough. So I work around here, get another gold mod on, and still not enough. I get a third gold mod on, 16,530. All right, so that saves us. We don't have to spend 750 gems for that gear after all.
I have spoken.
Which is a relief because I didn't really want to have to do that. And then here, I'm going to go in and I'm going to tackle that challenge Rancor. And we'll get back to the Geo battle here in a minute. We'll do the Geo battle when we're done with all of the account upgrades. So here we're in Challenge Tier Rancor. We throw the lightsaber at the door, knock him down. We're just going to do some damage to him while he's down. As soon as he stands back up, we're pretty much going to die at this point.
Hello there.
He eats the Geo Spy. He then pounds the ground and kills everybody. Anakin's the last guy left, and off he goes. But we did 140,000. So while I'm talking about being a good guildmate, even if you don't get good scores in the Rancor, you got to get in there and take some swings, see what you can get. All right, we're going to level up Stark, and he's going to be our next relic. He's the project that we're working on, so we're just going to go ahead and attach these pieces of gear. We're pretty close. We only need 2 more of the detonators and 2 more of the cybernetics, and we'll have that. And we also need more of those cybernetics or something because we still need to get Vader to Relic 7. We have time to do that, but for right now, we would rather relic this character than focus on Darth Vader going from Relic 5 to 7. So we just need a few pieces everywhere. We're actually in pretty good shape on most of this. And you can see we just need that injector handle and a few pieces around, so we should be able to pick that up over the next 2 weeks and relic Stark. Seems like we're in good shape for that. I really want to commit to this Kylo Ren. For those who know, I love Kylo Ren Unmasked. He's one of my favorite characters, but I just can't commit to him right now. So we're going to run in there and get Ezra going, right? So we take Ezra to level 85. We tear him up to gear 8. And then we just start adding skills. I do need another Jedi. When I'm placing my defenses, it's awkward because I don't have enough Jedi to fill out the Padme team as well as the Jedi team. So if I want to place the Jedi team and the Padme on defense, it begins looking a little goofy, and I have to put like the clone sergeant into the Padme team. So with that extra Jedi, then I can save Plo for my Padme team, and we're good. So here we go into mods, and mods were pretty much disappointing this week. I think we did get 1 mod at 15 speed, but the rest I just spent a lot of money and didn't get much progress and sold almost everything that I worked on this week. Hey, that's the way it goes some weeks, but like I said, if you can get 1 good double-digit mod every week, then that's a challenge. That's a target that you can set for yourself. So you can see we're just working through this stuff like mad, selling every mod. Here we get 2 hits. None of them are speed, but they're both in offense. So I take 2 more hits, and this is where we get our crit damage triangle with 15 speed. So we're pretty happy with that. That'll definitely be something that we could slice up. Had pretty good stats on it. So that was our one success story for the week in mods. The rest of it is pretty much throwaway stats. But you got to do it. You got to just keep farming these mods. And I know some late game players have said to me, well, once you get far enough along in the game, you don't really work on mods like that anymore. It's more about, going in and buying the ones out of the store that are looking good and stuff like that, and getting the ones out of events. But I think that there's still, no matter how far you are in the game, there's always a reason, a way, and a means to go farm mods. All right, so here we go. We've got our geos all ready to go. Being a good guild member, so we come in here and we try to put the geos in the right order, and it kicks out Sunfac. Now, this is really weird, so I'm just going to pick this squad. I pick it, and it kicks out Sunfac again.
Grogu, stop eating the holocrons.
So it's like Sunfac does not want to go into the group, but when you pick him manually, he goes in just fine. So weird, but put my geos in order. So my method of doing this is to ability block. Now this Hailfire tank applies debuffs. Geo Spy gets turn meter when debuffs are applied. So you'll see he takes 1, 2, 3 turns in a row. So he did the Hailfire tank, he did his own skill, and now he's going to smash that medic for 158,000, kill him in 1 shot. Highlight reel for the spy. And then we're just going to keep working on these guys. That Hailfire tank is nice because it puts debuffs on everybody, including tenacity down. So you can get all of these guys ability block, you'll see I'm just going to go around to whoever has the most turn meter and keep putting ability block on them. I can't get to that guy in stealth, obviously, so he's over there with a stagger on, and I can't even get over there to stagger him. Now I can ability block him, and I'll just work on the rest of these guys. That spy's got all of his cooldowns ready to go. So now we make it into the next phase, and we're just going to start ability blocking people again. Here we go again with the Hailfire Cannon. We're going to use that on the spy whenever we can so that we get that extra free turn right away. And then we're going to select the Barris Offie. And it went off the screen really fast, but that was like 141,000 damage that we did to Barris. Almost killed her in one hit.
May the force be with you.
Now the spy is going to use that skill that cools down his big execute ability. He didn't get a crit on that one, so it wasn't nearly as impressive of a hit as some of these other ones. But anyway, Spy's in here doing work. He's my Relic 5 Spy, so he's tearing it up. And honestly, this went really smooth, much more so than my main account where I have the GeoBrute Alpha relicked. So it's impressive how much work this spy is doing. Okay, here we go again. Hailfire Tank, another turn. Bam. 114,000 on this guy with tons of defense and armor, and he's really a tanky character with that little brick wall buff on. So that was a pretty good hit from the spy, I thought. So we're just going to keep working on these guys. Ability blocks, spreading around ability blocks wherever we can. All right, now we got Spy, Medic, 234,903. Spy again for the instant success. All right, we'll just keep ability blocking these guys. Now we're going to kill the tank. Then we're going to keep going around. He's under stealth now. Spy can pull him out of stealth if we have the right skill available. And I think we do. I think we actually get to pull him out of stealth right here. Nope, not on that round. Didn't have the right skill up. Now he does. We pull him out of stealth. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. But still, it's fun. You can get to guys with stealth with the spy's ability. All right, next round. Round 4. Hailfire Tank again. Instant turn again. Clone Sergeant is targeted. Come across and wham, 134,000. One down. The rest of the team to go. On phase 4 to be one down that fast is pretty good. Now we got to try to get an ability block on Mace so he doesn't go crazy on us. We need to cleanse these debuffs as soon as we get around to the Brute Alpha, right? We do not want Mace to be able to capitalize on that debuff. But we're a little bit lucky and the Brute dies, so it's fine. We summon a new Brute and Mace's Shatter Point is not relevant again. Keep working on the Medic. Now we've got the Execute up again. Let's hit Mace. That was 181,000. It went off the screen really quick. But we almost killed Mace in that one hit. And now we can just finish him off. Get an ability block on the Medic so that he can't resurrect anybody. And trying to ability block Kiadi Mundi. We'll do the Hailfire Tank again. Here we go again with Pons. Target him with the Execute. Nah, Kiadi Mundi's a better target. Get over there. Let's see what we've got on this spy. Here we come.
I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold.
Boom. 251,000. Kiadi Mundi is no more. Nice. All right. So now we just got to clean it up. See if we can get one more highlight off of this spy. Looking pretty good. Killing guys. Close to the end. All right. Looks like we're going to be able to finish out with our first Watt shard. And look at this. Spy gets to finish it. 271,000 on that hit. So, fun stuff. We'll call that the Spylight Reel instead of the highlight reel. So that's pretty awesome. And here we go. We got our first Wattan Boar shard for our guild. And remember, if you got 50 guild members in there, you get one, you actually get 50 Wattan Boar shards because it's one for everybody. So that makes me feel like I did my due diligence as a good guild mate for the week. Spent some resources on those GEOS and got an extra Wat Tambor shard for the guild. Nice. Well, now you're not a Mandalorian anymore.
That's sad.
Once you took off the helmet, you're not a Mando anymore.
I am now a Mando. I learned how to be a Mando again. May the Force be with you.
All right. Account status as of week 27. My galactic power is now 1,026, which is 38,000 galactic power over where I was last week. And we really just did the Stark and the Zeta and attached a few stun cuffs to Bosk. We really didn't do much else. So interesting. But that's where we're at. Still 4 relics, 10 Zetas. We're still doing Padme in the squad arena and getting top 100. We're still doing Tarkin in the Geos. And I was able to join a fleet shard. And the guys who were in the top 5 are super cool. And they've helped me be able to score higher placement in fleet. They dummy down their fleets just a little bit for me so I can get through them. So I've been able to take some first and second places throughout the week thanks to having a nice fleet shard with very cool people. So for those guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Dark Disciple and Amitriptyline. Awesome. Awesome players that are willing to help other people out. Relic on Stark by week 29 is still the main project that I'm working on. For next week, we're still doing Queel, Piet, Bosk, and Django as the hard nodes, and we'll continue to farm that dark side 9C. We'll get more of those back to gels, get more of those cybernetics for relics, eventually be able to get Vader to relic 7. For fleet, we're going to do Anakin ship, Enfys Nest, and work on the relic materials. For the Cantina, we're going to split between signal data, and we're going to keep working on our stars for our Marauder. For mod energy, we're going to work on offense and speed mods. We're going to do at least 3 mod refreshes, and now with my additional fleet placement, I'll probably be able to do 3 energy every day and 3 fleet every day. So if I don't get the high placement every day, I won't get it, but it looks like I'll get 3, 3, and 3 refreshes every day with my current crystal income, which is awesome. Love it. Loving it. With the Squad Arena store, we're going to continue to buy prestige once per day and use any leftover currency to buy Phoenix. For the fleet store, we're going to have Maul and Grievous. We're just looking for those 2 and picking up Zeta shards where we can. We're not currently working on any new ships. We still have Cassian's U-Wing. That's the next ship that I'm going to unlock and work with. So I really don't want to start any more other new ships. For everything else, I am going to start accumulating some Phoenix. So we'll get Zeb and we'll get Kanan, and we'll get them going out of the shops and Chopper. And the rest of it's still getting fed into the shard store. But we will start collecting for the Phoenix because I do have to get Thrawn someday. And I finally invested in Ezra, so he's up and running. And we've got him going. So whenever we're ready with the rest of the Phoenix, we'll get them geared up just a little bit and take them in, see if we can get that Thrawn event done. Not going to do the ships for the Phoenix at all. Just going to do the characters to unlock the Thrawn, and that's it. That wraps it up for the week. Thank you for watching. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I hope all of you have a wonderful Star Wars day, and I'll see you in the next holocron. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Or I can hug you.